Southern Vangard Radio. This is DJ John Doe, and to the left of me is my man.
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino me.
Oh, it's gonna be different this week, y'all.
What's good, man?
Off top.
How are you, dude?
I'm good, man. Happy to be here, man.
Boy, I am just soaking in that bachelor life this week.
It's
and
good,
next week,
ain't it?
oh man, it's so good.
I got to figure out how to get me some of that.
So for our faithful listeners out there that don't know, my lovely wife and kids are up north. They're up in Michigan right now, just on vacation, just living that northern Michigan life. You know, because down here in Atlanta, it's hot as a motherfucker and muggy and all that shit.
Hot as gorilla ass.
So they're up in Michigan, and that means that good old lonely John Doe is all by him, lonesome self in his house by himself,
doing amazing things. I might add.
So yeah, man. So it's man. Me and Meeks are man. We just on one. That's all.
Man, we smoking weed. We drinking brown liquor. We got beers. It's going down, man. I told y'all if y'all can find us, come fuck with us. But ain't nobody made it, so fuck y'all. We holding it all the way down.
Yeah, man. All right. So let's just fucking get into this shit, man. I'm so fucking amped right now. All right. So real quick, Southern Vangard Radio. Yeah. If this is the first time you're listening, maybe you're a fan of the gentleman that we have on the phone tonight.
I know I am.
If this is the first time you're listening, welcome. We drop twice a week. So on Tuesdays, it's a mix show. On Thursdays, it's an interview session. Both soirees are some fly shit.
No doubt.
On Thursdays, the interview session could be an MC or DJ or producer, behind the scenes person, whatever it may be, generally within the sphere of hip hop. So please make sure you share, like, follow, and subscribe.
Yeah.
On SoundCloud, MIXCLOUD, Stitcher Radio, and a number of other platforms, right, Meeks, that we have?
ATLHipHop.com, IamClassicRawRadio.net, Soul Public Radio on the West Coast, and Return of the Boom Bap WRBB Atlanta.
All right, beautiful. Let's just get into this shit, man. Without any further ado.
Super Nick Nack Nuggets.
Estee Nack. What's up, my man?
Nack Daddy. You know what I mean?
Mink Daddy Nack.
We in the building even though we outside, nigga.
That's what's up.
Right?
Hell yeah. You can say what the fuck you want. You say whatever the fuck you want, my man.
For real.
Word, shit, I want to drink brown liquor and smoke weed with y'all niggas.
Man, come through. Come through, man.
Being that for real brown, dirty ass water like the Charles River in Boston.
There you go.
Flint water.
That dirty water, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
Estee,
like that little Latin nightclub downstairs. I'm about to get wet right as soon as I'm done with y'all niggas.
That's what I'm talking about.
So Estee, tell the listeners what you're doing right now. You gave us a little glimpse into what's going on in your life at this exact moment. Can you tell our listeners what's going on right now?
Hey, I'm standing on the rooftop right now with a beautiful view of my city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got cumbia. I got like cumbia playing out of here and shit. There's all sorts of Latin vibes going on.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at my cousin's spot. He's a Grammy-nominated producer. You know what I'm saying? So, this nigga be over here doing reggaeton and fucking, Latin trap and all that other shit that niggas don't be doing.
All right. Word. So you
just hanging out doing the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So you recording tonight?
I'll probably make a beat with this nigga. I've been trying to, I be doing little stupid shit on the low, on some ninja shit, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I've been trying to have this guy make a track for me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, on some other shit. I got like aliases and secret identities that I do different shit under, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. All right.
Yo, get off into that in a little bit, cause the Nick Nack Nugget is my favorite shit, but I'm looking at a new one to me, Mink Daddy Nack. I like that shit a lot. What else
Mink Daddy Nack, yeah, Mink Daddy Nack, even when it's hot. Even when it's hot in the summer, we pull the mix out, man, just to,
Absolutely.
show off the motherfucking treasures,
just so
nigga.
they know, What else you got?
Yeah, man.
Who else are you?
I'm everybody, man. Like I'm anything that sounds good, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? If it sounds fly, yeah, that's me, son.
That's you. I got you.
Yeah. Actual fact.
Oh man. So,
hey, listen, man. God has many names.
Word.
You see what I'm saying?
True indeed.
Just like in Psalm, they say God has 99 names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And 99 to me just seems like there ain't no more numbers, my nigga. You got to come right back around to 1. So it's like, fuck it, 99 mean infinity to me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So anything that's fly, my nigga, that's me.
Speak on it. That's what's up.
You know? Fly hell.
So, Estee, I don't even know where to start with you, dude. I mean, we've been playing your joints all over the place for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, what is going on with you and your clique right now? Because it is out of fucking control what you guys are doing right now. Like, where's this fire and passion come from, man? Because I know you guys have been doing it for a minute, right? But I mean, the past couple of years, y'all turned it up a notch, at least in my opinion.
Y'all been on one for real.
Yo, honestly, y'all probably know better than me, son. I haven't stopped to breathe yet or, like, even consider what the fuck has been going on, to be honest with you. Like, you know, before I know it, it's going to be next Sunday, and I won't be thinking about what's going to happen next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just living in the now, having a fucking good time, doing fly shit, taking fucking trips, nigga, wearing fly clothes, my nigga, fucking fly bitches, my nigga, just, you know what I'm saying, keeping my head in a good book. You know what I'm saying? Or some good history. You know what I'm saying? Just doing everything that's fly, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just keeping shit official, my nigga. And just, you know, going in the lab and busting shit down. You know what I mean? Like, niggas do this shit like we gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got to get up and have a fucking meeting, my nigga, and shit go down. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm so jealous right now. It's crazy. God dang.
So Estee.
Listen, man, when y'all local around the way, y'all let me know. You know, y'all come check out the mini mansion and inhale some of that air for real. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt. And vice versa, man. We down here in Atlanta, man. We got you whenever you're in the city, man. Hopefully that's soon.
I'm gonna be out there soon. Word is bond.
All right,
beautiful.
Hit us up.
So ST, tell us about the crew, man. Like, can you break down? Like, cause I know there's kind of a core conglomerate, but it seems like it's been expanding over the past year or two. Like, can you break down for us, you know, Tragic Allies and what that means and embodies?
Tragic Allies is the brand. You know what I'm saying? Tragic Allies is the stamp. That's just tatted on my flesh, my G. You know what I mean? Like, Tragic Allies is me, Purpose, Paranorm, and Code 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the core of the Tragic Ally movement. You know what I'm saying? But we also the mini mansionaires. You know what I'm saying? We the mini mansioneros. You know, them cats that frequent the mini mansion. You know what I'm saying? That's where El Divino come in. Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. El Divino is Tragic Ally too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Tragic Allies, yeah, we the core generals. You know, the 4 names I mentioned before, including myself. You know what I'm saying? We the 4 generals of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But my allies are always tragic, my nigga. Like, this shit is global, my nigga. Like, if niggas can fuck with me and my stilo, and guess what, my nigga? Y'all niggas is allies. That's what it's about. It's about coming together and fucking shit up.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, we keep Tragic Allies as tragic because we know where we came from. But in reality, what we are today is triumphant allies. You dig me? We triumphant, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's about the fly shit only. It ain't about looking what happened or the tragedy and all that shit. That's where we came from. We rose up above that. And now we doing some triumphant. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm looking at, you know, 2018 and beyond.
Dope.
As far as the crew go, you know, mini mansion shit. You know what I mean? It's all the same. It's all, just like I said, God has many names. You know what I'm saying?
Word. ST, y'all still somewhat linked up with Trash Gaddafi? I see he was initially maybe a part of Tragic Allies, or maybe at his concept stage. Like, what was that relationship like?
Well, first and foremost, Tragedy Gaddafi is my brother in God. You know what I'm saying? That's true living God right there. You know, I'm a 5%er.
No doubt.
Tragedy Gaddafi is a 5%er. You know what I'm saying? Our first bills were dealing with music, essentially. It was dealing with, you know, they was dealing with science of life, dealing with mathematics, alphabet 120 lessons.
Gotcha.
So we became acquainted with each other mentally before we ever even, like, you know what I'm saying, like, unrolled a musical relationship. You see what I'm saying? Now, that's my brother. I love that brother right there. You know what I'm saying? But it was you know, we came together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's a tragic ally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the core is the core. You see what I'm saying? The core is the core, and you know. So now that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
those 4 names that I mentioned earlier, the stakeholders to the Tragic Ally legacy.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, we got, you know, Divino is, you know, he's right. He's with us. You know what I'm saying? He's been fucking niggas up for the past 2 years.
Yeah,
like, really bad.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, really you know, he got mad stripes on his arm the past couple years.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So it's like it's all one big movement. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Tragedy's my brother. We came together. We worked. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we still be in contact from time to time. That's my man.
Cool.
So how did Tragic Allies come together, Estee? You and Code 9 and Purpose and Paranorm. How'd that happen?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Me, Code 9, and Paranorm weren't there at the inception. You know what I mean? Purpose is the godfather to this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Purpose is older than me, and Purpose had started the group with a brother named Fuji, who's also a good brother of mine. Back in like, he's not. Y'all gotta blur that out though. I can't give niggas a hint on how, you know what I'm saying? How seasoned niggas is, bro.
Yeah, we got you. We'll cut it out. We'll cut it out.
It's all good.
So check it out. So you know, they started the movement before, you know, I was rapping at the time. You know what I'm saying? And he's actually cousins with one of my cousins. So he would always tell me, yo, you gotta link up with my cousin Purpose, and vice versa. He would tell him, yo, you gotta link up with my man Estee. This nigga's for real. And then, you know, we linked up. We started like just, you know, making tracks and doing shit, you know, and we was making tracks for a couple years. You know what I mean?
All right.
And then, you know, it just kind of, I'm trying to get a lot, general. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stripes. I put in a lot of work. I recorded a lot of tracks, made a lot of beats, you know, collaborated, represented the squad. You know what I'm saying? We've gone on shows for years. And then, you know, it's like, damn, all right, this nigga's official. You know?
Yeah.
Shortly thereafter, Code 9, around 2006, 2007, boom. Code 9, you know what I'm saying? He made his bones out there, going out representing, doing things on his own, being self-sufficient. You know what I mean? Because that's really what it's all about. It's about being self-sufficient, be able to do things on your own. And it's like, yo, I like you, rep my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Well, Code 9 is actually friends. He was actually friends with my cousin. Code 9 was friends with my cousin. You know what I mean? So this is all like family shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this is all family shit. You know what I'm saying? Paranorm came along later on. He was actually cousins with a close friend of mine, my man Danny Boy. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so it was all through family. You know what I'm saying? So it was a couple years later, and boom. So then we had me, Purpose, Code 9, and Paranorm. My man Fuji kind of fell back, you know what I'm saying, started doing the family thing. You know, niggas started getting a little older.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a little, moving on different things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, up to this day, you know, the names that y'all brothers know, that's where it's at. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Dope.
So Nack, where did you, what made you think you could get into this music shit, man? Like, what was the spark that made you think you were good enough to do this? And, you know, what was kind of the catalyst for you doing more than just, you know, I don't know, you know, rapping whenever or doing whatever it is you were doing on the daily?
Like, you mean like putting out like tracks?
Yeah. Like,
I always been rapping.
Right, exactly, right. So what made you?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you that I remember when I started rapping. Like, I remember the first time I recorded something on a like handheld tape recorder when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't dope.
I know that life.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But I was shaking, I was grooving, you know what I'm saying? At a young age, you know what I mean? I used to hang out at record stores, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know, man, like, I just always, like, used to kick my shit, and I always been, like, a confident person to, like, talk to people, and I'm sociable. You know, when I was a kid, I was mischievous. I used to take advantage of adults and shit like that, you know? So I was always about, you know, mastering the ceremony, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it takes first and foremost in our vein of hip-hop, at least, you know what I'm saying? To be able to fucking, you know, ask niggas that come to my shows, I put the mic down and start screaming into the crowd, and niggas will hear me clearly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word is bond.
Dope.
Word is bond. I mean, if it's not like a too big of a venue, but even the big-ass venues, I've done it before.
Yeah.
And niggas still, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I always know how to make a connection, so I never really had any, like, doubts or, like that question you just asked me, it never really crossed my mind. Like, yo, man, you know, should I? I never had no should I. Like, I just did. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And I guess that, you know, I guess that's the formula that I'm running with now. I just do. I don't really give shit too much thought. I just kind of just go and chill and do what I do.
Yo, going back to the early years, talking about, you know, hanging out in record stores at the age of 8 and all that. Like, who you was checking for back then? Like who did you study?
J. Rue the Damager, Gangstar.
Yeah.
Almighty RSO, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this is pre-internet era. You know, I'm from Massachusetts. You know, so Almighty RSO was like, you know, the motherfuckers like gods to anybody that like was out here that enjoy hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Wise Guys. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Wu-Tang Clan, of course.
Yeah.
You know, later on, you know, Mobb Deep, but that was like when I was like 10, 11. You know what I mean? I started hearing like Mobb Deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Before that, you know, Nas, Tribe Called Quest. You know, I was into all like the, you know, the traditional, you know, Cool G rap shit. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Although early then, I like some of like the like commercial rap shit too. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't just into like the straight hardcore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to like the PM Dawn tracks. You know, I'm Dominican, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I came up in a Latino household. We like party songs. You know what I'm saying? We like good spirited tracks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I learned that behavior later on as I became more seasoned in the culture. I learned that behavior. Like, yo, fuck that soft shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
why I had to learn that, you know?
Shit, that's one of the main reasons why we fuck with y'all, man. Y'all ain't on no soft shit right now. This shit is real and out of control, man. I love it.
Yeah. You have
hey, listen, no shade to the niggas that make the soft shit, because we gotta get some pussy, my man.
No doubt.
Them ladies ain't trying to hear no Mobb Deep right now.
No doubt.
Not the shorties I'll be wanting to stab up. You see what I'm saying? You know, for the most part, they want to listen to some some Latin trap or some shit. Whatever. Here, listen to that. Take that in. You know what I'm saying?
When we
trap.
When we interviewed Al a couple months ago, he's like, yeah, don't get it fucked up, man. He's like, I listened to some fucking Travis Scott. Like, you ain't got to worry about that, man. He's like, I listened to all that shit, you know?
No doubt.
So,
right. My man, listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't listen to hip hop now. Like, I all I listen to, I really don't listen to much music, but when I do, in fact, I'm gonna retract that. I do listen to hip hop. I just don't listen to shit that's old, and I don't listen to too much of my contemporaries. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm in tune with hip hop. Hip hop is what's hip. You know what I'm saying? And what's hip is that shit. You know what I'm saying? That Travis Scott shit. You know what I'm saying? The Trippie Redd. You know what I mean? Even 6ix9ine with the rainbow hair. Niggas say, I like that rainbow hair shit. You know, that shit play in the club and people get fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I get crazy too because I'm part of this culture.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Do you actually get like inspiration for that shit from that shit, or do you just like
Hell the fuck yeah.
Okay.
Hell the fuck yeah.
Okay. Dope.
Hell yeah, because I know them niggas. I know all them little niggas.
All right.
And I'm not talking about knowing them personally. I know a million 6ix9ines.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are.
I know who they are. I know those are real people. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
These caricature niggas, because life imitate art, art imitate life. You see what I'm saying? So for many years, these kids, they ain't grow up on Eric B. and Rakim. They grew up on Lil Wayne, Jeezy, T.I.
Yeah.
These are their Eric B. and Rakims. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Gotcha.
So, like, all they got is that. That's all they got. And they just doing what they can do with the tools that they've been given. You feel me? So I love it regardless. You know what I mean? I gain inspiration because I know I understand it and I know who those people are. And I know that I'm part of this fucking story too because I'm out here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Perspective,
so that's why I can go and a 6ix9ine track come in and I'm turning the fuck up. I'm getting lit. Why? Because I'm part of this, bro. Yeah. I do what I do. You see what I'm saying? But I'm still a part of this motherfucking novella. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a part of this narrative, God. It actually gives me more of a hunger to be who I am and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because my lyrics aren't too much different from their lyrics. My shit is just more eloquently written, perhaps.
Right. No question.
Maybe I got more words per bar. Maybe my beats are different.
No question. Yeah.
Just a touch.
But it's the same narrative though. I get you.
yeah, I mean, listen, I'm getting money. Don't fuck with me. You get shot. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck your bitch, nigga. I'm pulling up, scar. You know what I mean? Like, it's it's the same shit, my nigga. Same shit, bro. Niggas be like, yo, but the ignorance. I'm like, yo, fam, you ain't gonna tell me the niggas wasn't listening to Mobb Deep, nigga, getting crazy, nigga.
Right.
All that ignorance.
Right.
No doubt.
Slapping people for fun. Just
man, don't get it fucked up. Black Moon was that street shit.
Oh, all day.
Yeah, Black Moon was that fucking...
My nigga, Mash Out Posse. What, Mash Out? Nigga, what the fuck does that mean?
Man, Annie up.
The locks, nigga. Like, these niggas was spitting straight, nigga. Fuck you, pay me, nigga. I'll punch you in your face for walking by funny.
Right. Yep. That's that shit. Hey, yo,
taking drugs, using drugs, like, it was
big
same
time,
shit, bro. Like,
big time. Yo, interesting segue, man. You said you part of the Novella, man. Let's go back to last month of this year when Novella, La Novella de la Nine by Estee, Nack, and Crucial the Guillotine. Y'all dropped that on the people, man. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, let me give y'all a little background. My man Crucial the Guillotine, first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, yo, who the Crucial the Guillotine guy? And I tell everybody listening right here, Crucial the Guillotine got bones in his game, bro. Crucial the Guillotine was one of the hardest cats, you know what I'm saying, representing for Toronto in the 2000s era. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Egg West, Trenchtown Terrorists. You know what I'm saying? That was a squad. And them cats was inspiring us, man. Those are, you know, when everybody was starting to adjust their styles and shit like that to fit the mold of what was happening, everybody was either complaining about hip-hop changing or just changing with hip-hop.
Right.
We was just like, no, we just gonna keep on tragicking. You know what I'm saying? And these were some of the only brothers that was doing that. So Crucial the Guillotine, he also raps, too, and he's real raw. You know what I'm saying? You know, he just hollered at me months back, and he's like, yo, we got to lock in for a project. And I was like, fucking word. Because I've been trying to lock in with him for a minute. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Every Tragic Allies project, like, you could go through the Tragic Allies history as far back, and you're going to find beats from Crucial the Guillotine. You know what I'm saying? So he's a Tragic Ally, too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's part of that loose-knit Tragic Alliance. You know what I'm saying?
Now Triumphant Alliance.
Yeah.
Facts. Actual facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, you know, we locked in, and, you know, niggas just started banging out. You know, we were just going to do a couple joints and shit, but he just kept throwing me joints, and, you know, I would just send him a joint back the same day. Boom! You know what I mean? Like, nigga just kept, it was like home run. I'm talking about every beat he sent me was fucking home run, 350 feet. You know what I'm saying? Nice. 410 feet right down center field.
Nice.
Boom, nigga. You know what I mean? So it was like real easy process getting this shit done. You know what I mean? The nigga know my vibe, you know, completely. So it was perfect. And after we did 2 or 3 songs, I already knew what I wanted to do with the project. I said, you know what? This is going to be my Novella. Because I've been talking about Novella. I said, yo, we make Novella music. We make music that's like soap opera backgrounds. Like, when the bitch be like, I'm pregnant. And the niggas, and then the music comes, it's like, boom, 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 boom. You know that music right before it clips, it cuts to the other scene or to the commercial?
Yeah, you be sitting there like, what the fuck? Oh, shit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, I pretty much took it. I said, you know what? I'm going to give the Novella of being a kid from Lynn, you know what I'm saying, who grew up in a household with narcotraficantes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Feds was running up in my fucking house and snatching my grandmother up and shit.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I was, you know, that shit's for the niggas, you know, them 40-plus-year-old niggas with the hairy chest, my nigga, and a young bitch and a fucking 300 grams on the wrist bracelet, you know what I'm saying? Buying a Blue Label at the fucking bar right downstairs from where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Estee.
So, you know, that's really where that whole inspiration came from. The beat just sounded like that, you know, like the dark part of that story. Because everybody see these niggas with the little poppy shoes on and the fucking bracelet and the 23-year-old bitch, but they don't know the other side of that coin. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, did you just
You know, that's why I came in and dropped that Novella.
Yo, did you just basically say that your grandmother was the plug? Like, was grandma the plug?
No, my grandma just happened to be there when the feds raided.
Okay. Oh man. God dang.
Damn, ST.
Yeah, my grandmother was in there when the feds raided.
That's raw. That's raw, yo.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, she got real as fuck at that point.
Now, ST, you're behind the boards on a lot of these joints, right? You're mixing and mastering, and is that still the case?
Mr. Rose.
That's Mr. Rose.
That's Mr. Rose. That's one of Allah's 99 magnificent names.
All right. So you always been on that shit, or where does that come from?
Yeah. I was recording and learning how to mix and master my own shit since before I even hooked up with Purpose. Like I said earlier, like niggas wasn't really trying to like babysit nobody. So like anytime that anybody has been like welcomed into our circle as one of us is because they're self-sufficient. So I was self-sufficient before, you know what I mean? Like, we didn't need each other. You know what I'm saying? Necessarily. You feel me? I mean, granted, we did to do what we did, but we didn't necessarily need each other. You know what I'm saying? But we benefited from each other. We was all assets to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Gotcha. All right.
Hell yeah.
So the mini mansion is where it all goes down all the time, I'm assuming. That's where it's cracking.
The mini mansion is the mecca to this shit, man.
Dope.
I gotta come, man.
Yeah,
we gotta come up there,
man.
That shit. We gotta come up there, Nack.
Yeah.
We gotta come up there, my man.
And it's wild,
man. We'll have some of that brown water on deck.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I mean? Some nice chibery.
Yo, it's wild though, homie. Because
man, go out. Maybe rake some Latin things out from the nightclub.
I mean, hey. I'm looking at next week sometime. I'm gonna hit you up. You shouldn't have never said no shit like that to me.
I ain't got no excursions or voyages planned up for the next 2 weeks. So.
But you know what, ST is?
Baby.
It's wild, man. I've been hearing that the whole time. We've been dropping joints like cats, and it's only been from like 1 or 2 people, but Cat's been telling me, they know about our music and whatnot, man. We probably should have been up there by now, but it's some real hip hop things popping up your way, right?
Yeah, man. Boston, Atlanta, that y'all's whole movement up there is just crazy right now, man.
We loving it.
No, it's a blessing to be exactly where I'm at right now.
Oh.
At this exact particular time, son. Word is bond. Everybody's so talented, bro. Like the people that we got coming around. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man, because that's what it is. The mini mansion motherfucking ranks is loose. You know what I mean? So, you got guys like Hayes that come through regularly, Skinner.
Yeah.
These guys are talented guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Producers like Vinyl Villain, Grubby Paws. Like, it seemed like all the guys that I admire the most out here are fucking with us. You know what I mean? We fucking with them. You know what I mean? So it's dope, man. It's dope. Massachusetts got a lot of people excited right now.
Dope. And
we all excited in this motherfucker, man.
That's what's up. Yo.
We be in the mini mansion motherfucking zoo doing jumping jacks for happiness, man.
I love it, man.
Yo, ST, what's up with Lynn, man? Tell us about Lynn.
Lynn is beautiful, man. It's great. It's a nice cloudy day out here. This is my type of weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's out here having a good time. Summertime's coming. The shorties is wearing less clothing. Niggas is out here doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's dope, man. I'm not one of these niggas from the hood, man, to be like, yo, man, shit is whack in the hood. Nah, man, listen, bro, it's only whack if you let it be whack.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like
anybody
that
from Lynn is listening is always saying that still. Yo, Lynn ain't never gonna change. Nigga, change this shit, nigga.
Right.
Be the fucking change,
Do
nigga.
something.
My shit only.
Yeah. Do something. Yo, ST, let's bring it forward, man. Talk to us about $1 Million Mink and a new EP out with El Divino right now, Veda.
Okay. I'm gonna start with Veda. It's actually Veda.
Veda, my bad.
You know what I mean? Like the Vedic text.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And when you also take the word Veda, you know what I mean? In Spanish, the word Vida means life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, me and Divino, Divino's that's my fruit. You know what I'm saying? I taught him the tenets of our culture in the 5% nature. That's my in the 5% nation. That's my student. You know what I'm saying? So we don't just get together and like rap and bullshit. We do a lot of rap and a lot of bullshit, but we also get together in the mind and we build on a number of topics. including world history, geography, as well as the different types of belief systems and schools of thought that have existed throughout the history of man that have been recorded and passed down to us. The Vedic texts happen to be some of the most crucial. And at that night, we had a conversation about the journey of Lord Krishna, and Arjuna. Arjuna was a general in the army, and he was conflicted, and he sought the counsel of Lord Krishna, who then advised him. So it was a question and answer type of, it's a dialogue between sort of like a student and a teacher.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, so that's pretty much how we come together. You know what I mean? Like, everything that we do comes in the form of question and answer. You know what I'm saying? From teacher to student. And in every conversation, there's a teacher and a student, no matter who the teacher or the student is, per se. You know what I'm saying? Because, a 5-year-old may go into school and teach the teacher, you know what I'm saying, how his mommy likes him to pack his lunchbox or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, yes. And that whole shit, we was focusing on our synergy, you know what I'm saying, and the way that we work together and the way that we're able to stand up and hit the forefront or sit down and just let my man handle that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As the best knower and the one who's there to witness the best knower building. So the Veda was kind of just a focus on us just, having conversation. You know what I'm saying? As, from perspective A to perspective B, over some fly shit and just invoking some of them spiritual vibes that you get in dealing with some of that Eastern philosophy, such as the Vedic text.
Nice.
Like what I was referencing as far as the story with Lord Krishna and Arjuna, it comes from the Bhagavad Gita. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, from there, we didn't want to just limit it to just the Bhagavad Gita. So we said, you know what? We should just do it across the board, just embody the whole essence of the entire Vedic text, and, and just call the shit Veda. You know what I mean? Because it goes also in alignment with life. Because in Spanish, you hear the word Veda, you think life.
Ah,
word.
Ew. Yo, Estee, Al was telling me that didn't you break down his name for him? I thought there was a story that Al told us about his name and how you or someone was able to kind of break down what his name meant, and it was kind of a full circle explanation of his name and kind of the circle that he runs with you.
Yeah, well, see, we got several different interpretations, but I know exactly which one you're talking about right now because it's the one that he loves the most.
Okay.
And El Divino, right? When you say it in Spanish, El Divino, you know what I'm saying? At first in Spanish, it means to the divine. But that's not what we're going to focus on right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because when you say it real quick, you say adivino. Adivino is like a psychic or somebody who predicts the future. Mm. You see what I'm saying? And that's the one that's probably the story that Adivino's telling y'all about. Because he likes that. He likes that interpretation a lot.
Oh, okay.
Because, we as 5%ers, we're real predetermining our history in advance. You know what I'm saying? Writing our history in advance. Okay. In other words, predicting the future, you know what I'm saying, by making the future happen.
Right.
So that gave him a lot of purpose. And every time that he drops some, or every time that he comes upon an accolade, he always thinks of that. Like, damn, my nigga, like I really thought this out, and I'm living it out, and everything's happening just according to plan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
That's
so yeah. I also call him El Niño Divino. Which is something Latin women love, El Niño Divino. El Niño Divino is like a little baby Jesus with a pink. He got like a pink Cameron size T-shirt on, and he looking up into the heavens with like angelic light coming from out his hands and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think you.
And bitches be having that nigga tattooed on themselves and all that.
I think you just described an album cover, Estee. I think you just. I think you just kind of came up.
Hey, listen, man, don't sleep on El Divino and the definition of the name I just told you about. Y'all niggas might be El Divinos too, man.
Off top. Don't even worry about it, man. I seen
I
this
ain't
shit.
even gonna say no more about that.
I seen it like on a 20-inch Xena.
No, Nino Divino is real.
No question.
And he is gonna bless the people.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Every time.
Well, hey, you know what, Nack? You did a great job, man. Kudos to you, man.
No doubt.
Because that guy is on some other shit, my man.
Yeah, we fucking with it. Heavy.
Yeah, listen, man, Al Divino taught me how to rap.
That's
What do you mean by that?
Listen, man. Al Divino taught me how to motherfucking rap. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Al Divino hit me up. Al Divino been, that's been my son, like, close to my heart for, since he was like 14, 15 years old.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So we almost on like a decade that, that me and Al Divino have been, we've been friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And about 2 or 3 years ago, before we made Triple Black Diamond was supposed to be my shit, first and foremost.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
He was supposed to produce an album for me.
Okay, right.
All right, so let me tell you, this is the beginning of the story of how Divino taught me how to rap. All right? Al Divino's, when he started sending me beats, he said, yo, listen, man, the album that I dropped before that, the solo album that I dropped before that was 14-4 Book of Estee Nack. And I don't know if y'all heard that album, but if y'all heard that album is very introspective. That album is very personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that album is very particular. It's conscious. You know what I'm saying? And it's very, like, direct to the point. You know what I'm saying? Which is very different from the more abstract platform that we doing now.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Agreed, yes.
Divino is the cause of that. Divino, he put the sign on the road that told me to take a left. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, listen, this is what I want you to do. I don't want, like, don't do no topics. Don't do nothing special. Just fucking rap to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And from there on, I just, I started doing some joints, and like, when he would come through, like, we just started banging our joints, and then eventually we had fucking Triple Black Diamonds. I don't even know how the fuck it happened, bro.
Really? All right.
So you know what I'm saying? We call him Debo Divino too. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes down. It ended up being Triple Black Diamond, Estee Al Divino. Which was the concept that came out afterwards too. That came out once we already knew. It was like, oh, fuck that Estee project. We're about to fucking hit the world with Estee Al Divino collabo.
Gotcha.
Nice.
So Al just kind of made you reset your whole shit, really. It was kind of like a rebirth or a reawakening almost.
Well, you know what it is? He taught me that everything that I thought I knew, I ain't no shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing that's constant in this world is change, my man.
That's wild.
And even in this underground boom bap world, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shit done changed, man. It's not the same, man. A lot of times I wanted to do stuff, but because of me thinking I'm this official guide, I have to do this certain way. Because this is what official niggas do. Like, nah, nigga, official niggas just do. Like, who determines what's official or not? Official niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's like, I guess I just got to do my thing and, just become the standard. And, I'm still learning. I'm still, I still got bad habits from being professional, too professional.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the realest shit I heard all week.
Like what? Like, give me an example.
Like, you just be stuck.
Like,
you just be stuck.
Too good and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to keep it real. Like, I used to put a lot more attention into different... I don't mix and master my shit the same way I used to. You know what I'm saying? I master my shit now with a different ear. My ear is not the same as it was. My ear was in a little confined box. That this is how it's supposed to be. But now, like I said, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. I just know that I like this, and I don't care if I'm looking at it and it's peaking on the fucking meter. I don't care. It sounds fucking dope. I just turned it up all the way. It sounds great. The indicators are indicating me that I'm doing something wrong, but I like this.
Right.
So I'm going to leave it.
Gotcha.
That I learned from Divino. And I applied, and that later on leaked into the way I write my rhymes, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, yo, fuck that shit, man.
I love it, man. I'm inspired.
It's a real big fucking attitude going on in the sauce right now, and it's working, and we're having fun. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's the most important thing at the end of the day, man. Make sure y'all continue to have fun, man. because we have fun listening to the joints and playing the joints and putting them in the mix.
Yeah,
so,
you can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell you guys are just having fun at this shit.
It's obvious y'all having fun, man. So, for me...
Oh, we have a fucking blast, man.
All I ask is that y'all continue to do that, man, and we're going to keep playing the joints. You ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if I'm not having fun, I ain't doing shit.
No doubt.
I'd rather not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely.
I'm good. I'm a grown man, bro. Like I'm a responsible individual. I handle mine. You know, I make sure that my bills is always paid.
Yeah.
I make sure I can always take a fucking journey when I want to take a fucking journey and get out of the hood for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have a good time, man. My life is fucking sweet. You know what I'm saying? If I never put out another record again, it's like the only sweat that I would lose off my back was, oh man, you know, what would have been like? You know what I'm saying? But it's not, you know, life ain't gonna stop. Like, a lot of shit is gonna continue fucking happening. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
So, ST, what's the rest of the year hold for you, man? Can you talk about anything? I know you guys just like to, I mean, everybody nowadays actually just like to drop shit out of fucking nowhere, but can you give us a little glimpse about what's going on for the next half of the year?
Honestly, I don't even know what the fuck's going on tomorrow, son. You know what I'm saying? As far as music is concerned, you know what I mean? Like I'm here working, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna be in a mini mansion, banging out bangers, man. So like,
all right.
I like I said, man, I haven't come up for air yet. You know what I mean? So I can't even like begin to like think with that type of foresight to even like give you a good answer. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
My word is bond. You know what I mean? So I ain't. You know, I want to make sure that if I'm gonna say it and speak it, you know, that it's something that I really want to bring into existence.
All right, word. Well, we'll be ready for whatever it is,
yes,
man.
Sir.
No question.
ST, tell people where they can go to support you, buy some records, buy some merch. You know, why don't we just leave it like that, and the people can go do what they can do.
All right. Well, we got TragicAllies.com. All right, that's the root home base. You know, you can get a lot of the older stuff there that we released. Maybe get a glimpse at our history. And, you know, see that we really ain't no new jacks, despite, you know, the fact that a lot of cats are becoming acquainted with our sound just as a recent.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've really been putting work in this game for a long time. And, you know, we've been working with legends for over a decade. And, you know, we've been official for a long time, you know. So there you can kind of get some of our history and see some of our walks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also the band camps, you know what I'm saying? You know, band camp Estee Nack, Bandcamp El Divino, Bandcamp Tragic Allies Code 9, Bandcamp Tragic Allies Purpose. I mean, a quick Google search, it'll put you wherever you need to go. You know, also I'm ST Nack on all social networks.
Yeah,
nice.
Word.
So I'm not hard to find. It's not hard to find my material or our merchandise.
Yes, sir. All right, beautiful.
There it is.
ST, thank you, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right, ST. So we're about to wrap this thing up, man. Is there anything you want to get off your chest? Like, is it you have one last thing you want to say to leave the people with, or are you good? You said everything.
Fly shit only.
Or
there it is.
All right,
ST, stay up, man.
ST, thank you, my brother.
Appreciate y'all for having me on the show. You know what I mean?
Sir.
And
thank you.
And always be the super knick-knack nuggets that we know you to be, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we only go step up levels. That's it.
Don't ever change, man. We fuck with you. Stay like that.
Knick-knack.
No doubt.
Super knick-knack nugget. ST Nack, Tragic Allies. Thank you, my brother.
Hey, no doubt, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me know when y'all ready to come get some real shit popping at the mini mansion.
Yo, we're on the way. We might be heading to Hartsfield Jackson right now. We might be on your fucking doorstep tomorrow morning.
Yeah, so keep the rooftop popping. Let's go. All right, ST.
All right, ST. Be good, man.
Peace, yo.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, peace, y'all.
Hey, man, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something, man. We'll never have 2 duds in a row. Let me just leave that right there. It's all about the individual, man. We're not fucking around. People want to do this shit because it's a necessity. It's a necessity. All you new cats out there, y'all need to talk to us, man.
Oh, man.
We want to tell your story. We want to help you tell your story. We'll never have 2 duds in a row. And I don't consider that a dud because it ain't going to stop what the fuck we doing.
It's just a moment in time.
Right.
It's just a moment in time.
That's all right, man. What a fucking bounce back, homie.
I love it.
What a rebound.
I
feel like
man.
Charles Barkley right now, man. I want to throw it down somebody's throat right now, son.
It's that goddamn Smithsonian grade. Southern Vanguard Radio, twice a week. Meeks, twice a week, Doe.
Southern Vanguard Radio, man.
We out.
Peace.